Well, good morning, everybody. Once again, I'm still here in Rice Lake, Wisconsin, with Showchrome, and they are sponsoring these videos. Just a little quick update from yesterday. This is Sunday, by the way, Memorial Day weekend. Today, what I'm planning to do, I'm going to take it a little easier today because I've got a ton of editing I need to do. I am going to take the bike out this morning and go back over to Rice Lake locally, because there was a really beautiful park area where we took some photos, and I want to go back over there and get some scenery shots and just kind of show you how pretty this area is. In fact, it's one of the prettiest areas I've been so far, including that ride yesterday. So anyway, I want to thank all of you for joining me today. Thanks for watching these videos, supporting the channel, and I'm getting ready to go get on the bike and head out, and I'll be vlogging from the motorcycle.
It's Cruiseman's Garage, brought to you by Showchrome.
Well, there we go. Look at that. Sometimes it works perfect. Sometimes you just don't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Veterans. I think it's called Veterans Memorial Park. Here in Rice Lake. It's at the lake itself. Hotel's a little more full today than it was the last couple of days. Still really beautiful weather. A little more clouds today, but not, not bad. One thing I've observed from the last couple of days of riding in Wisconsin, not only is there, of course, a lot less traffic than what we have in Dallas-Fort Worth, which I call the hellscape of motorcycling. But people here, I'm going to pull over because I'm going to do my GPS thing. People here drive the speed limit, and the speed limits are lower. Now, Mark told me when he picked me up at the airport that people here do tend to drive the speed limit. Whereas in Dallas-Fort Worth, everybody drives 15 to 20 miles an hour over the speed limit. Everywhere I drive, even inside the city on, say, a toll road, people be going 80, 85, 90 miles an hour. And it's really annoying to me because I'm not comfortable riding the motorcycle that fast in traffic. And I'm talking heavy traffic sometimes. Directions to Veterans Park.
Getting directions to Veterans Park.
Okay, we're going to go up here and take a left. I think we're only about 5 minutes away. It's pretty close. But this is actually using Apple Maps right now. I'm not using Honda's navigation. Yesterday I was using Google Maps, but I find for local little short runs, I prefer Apple Maps. See what I mean? 35 mile an hour speed limit. Really a reasonable speed limit. It was right here. It was less than 5 minutes from the hotel. Oh yeah, right here. Here's the lake straight ahead. You can see. Just gorgeous place. I think their parking brake needs adjustment. It feels like it's not doing very much. Any of you with a 2018 or greater Goldwing, you probably know all about that because they do tend to wear out when you accidentally drive off with the parking brake on. You could not ask for better weather. I mean, it's like 65, 70 degrees. It's just beautiful. Here we have a World War II memorial. You can see what appears to be bronze statues. This one here is for the Korean conflict. Pretty cool, and each one of these statues represents a different engagement. We have the Persian Gulf War, the global war on terror, Vietnam. Just a really cool thing to see, and especially on Memorial Day weekend. I can't think of a better time to come over here. I'm surprised they didn't have something going on here today. Maybe they will tomorrow. We've got some other memorials over here. Here's the sign. I need the exercise. I was on the bike all day yesterday for about 7 hours. And honestly, I haven't done a 7 or 8 hour day on a motorcycle in a long time, since last summer. My right leg, my right hip, has been bothering me ever since the accident in Midland. It doesn't happen all the time. Unless I'm on the motorcycle, sometimes I get that right hip, what do you call it? I call it a cramp, but it's a pain in my right hip. And that can be pretty bad. Just beautiful trees. You know, the whole area here. I didn't go get the x-ray, or haven't yet, and I'm thinking now maybe I should, but I don't know that an x-ray would show anything to do with a muscle or a nerve. I don't believe it's a fracture of any kind. And then when I started riding this Goldwing a couple days ago, I noticed every time I get on the bike, I get that hip pain. And fortunately, Showchrome's motorcycle has highway pegs, and I'm able to stretch my right leg out and mitigate that pain a little bit. And it can take it 10, 15, 20 minutes to go away. You got somebody out here fishing. It doesn't hurt when I'm walking. I noticed it hurt a little bit on the airplane the other day on the flight up here. I had to get up and walk up and down the aisle a little bit to deal with the hip pain. In fact, when I'm walking, it doesn't hurt. It's mostly when I'm sitting. And I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to get it checked out. Just a beautiful place. Come over here, sit down on this bench, and just enjoy this amazing view of Rice Lake. So I think I'll get back on the bike, and I'm going to ride up here to Indian Mound Park, which is where we did our photo shoot the other day, because it's equally, if not more beautiful than this. Look at this area. Isn't this just spectacular? Let's get out and walk around. Okay, now the other day when we were here, we went over here in this area, parked the bike, and did a little photo shoot. Here is Wooly the Mammoth. Guess I better get a picture or some video. That might be a thumbnail, I don't know, we'll have to find out. Well, we'll come back to Woolly the Mammoth here in a little bit. We have some ducks over here making their way toward us. You know, just really, just an amazing place. I've said it before. You know, I know this is really nothing to do with motorcycling, but yet it is something to do with motorcycling, because what motorcycling is all about is experiencing new places, getting to places that you normally maybe wouldn't go to unless you had a motorcycle. And so I hope you enjoy videos like this. I don't do a lot of videos like this because most of my big road trips I did a few years back, I wasn't motovlogging at the time. My YouTube channel was just kind of developing. And I think over the past few years, especially since COVID, I've spent so much time focusing on my YouTube channel that I really haven't taken the time to get out and ride the bike. Do you like content like this? I guess is what I'm asking. And if you do, maybe it'll give me an excuse to get on the bike and just do some longer rides to some really beautiful places like this, which is one of the most, you know, I rode all day yesterday and I didn't come across anything that was any nicer than this. But if you do like these types of videos, put it in the comments down below and let me know. I mean, my channel has to be about more than just working on a Honda Goldwing and installing accessories. I know that stuff is nice, I know it's cool, I know it's fun, I know it's something everybody wants to see, but I think we can do a little bit of everything. After spending some time just relaxing at Rice Lake, I decided to get back on the Goldwing and head out to do some exploring on some of these backcountry roads. There's some really fun and interesting riding here in Wisconsin. You definitely need to check it out. So I'm on my way back to the Holiday Inn Express in Rice Lake, where I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon finishing up some editing on my MOTOVLOG from yesterday and on some of the stuff I did today. So I've got about 3 videos I'm working on right now, and now's a good time to once again thank Showchrome for letting me use the Goldwing. Tomorrow I will be taking the bike back to Showchrome, and if all goes as planned, I'll be exchanging this for a different ride, and I'll get to spend the day riding that around this area. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out the channel. I much appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next Cruiseman's MOTOVLOG. And don't forget what I always say, ride often, but ride safe.